Hi there. So we all are waiting for the 16.5 update on iOS. And as you can see here, this should be the landing page, and I'm showing a screenshot because I don't have a version of 16.5 yet available on my end. And if you want to check if it's available on your end, just click on settings. And once you're in settings, choose journal right here. Let me just highlight it so you guys can see it. And then choose on software update right here. And as you can see, it's gonna automatically check for any updates. And as you can see, your iOS 16.4.1 open and close parenthesis A is my latest version. And it says here iOS is up to date. That means that on my area, on my country, this is the latest version of iOS available on my end. So that means that iOS 16.5, which is this one, even if it's on developer beta or public beta, it's not yet available on my country. And take note, my country is in the Philippines, Manila, to be specific. And if it's available on your end, this should be the landing page you have on your software update. So we're going to talk about what to expect, what are the changes, and what to expect more on Apple after this update. Okay? So before we get started on this one, I'm going to ask you kindly to grab a piece of paper, if you have a pen or pencil, to write down these notes or steps so you can go back, review any steps here if you want to check. Okay? So let's get the first one here out. As you can see, this is 16.5, but there is a serial number for this one. If I'm not mistaken, we call it update number, and it's gonna be this one right here. The update number for this one is 20 F5059A or 20 F as in Fox, 5059A as in Apple. Please take note there is a smaller A right there, and if you check my software update here, there is also a open and close parenthesis A. What does that A represent? It's pretty simple, guys. A represent that means is that this version or this public version or beta version of this 16.5 iOS is the last one, is the last version before the full version of 16.5 live iOS. What does that mean? Before getting the full features, the full version, even if I'm saying version all of the time here, I want you guys to understand that this 16.5 developer beta or public beta is not yet done. As you can see, there's a beta word right there. That means that there is a full version still. And this beta right here is the last one since we have a letter A on the update number. Got it? Perfect. Now, if you understand that, let's go back on which two of the public beta or developer beta is best. Yes, there are two developer beta here, and as you can see here, it's going to be developer beta and public beta. How to check which is which, how to check which do we want to upload, and how to check if how to upload them individually. Okay, so please go to your settings, and I hope you have the 16.5 update on your end already. And then once you're here, I want to check on general, and then go to software update over here. And as you can see, I only have automatic updates here. Technically, if you have a version pending, there's another tab or section right here. Please click on that. If you click on that, you're gonna see this one. And then please choose whatever you want, developer or public. Technically, there isn't much difference. The only difference here is you'll have early access to the features of iOS 16.5, but not yet the full versions. Okay? You can also click off right there if you don't want to try them out, and then just wait for the full version. Which is personally, that's what I'm gonna do, because I want the full version and not the beta. Okay? That being said, you can choose whatever you want here, which is which you want, or just turn it off and just wait for the full one. Now, moving on. As you can see here, there is a benchmark that I did to expect on this 16.5 update. These are the few changes that you can expect. So let's check out the benchmark first. Using Geekbench 6 or Geekbench, I had a high score of 2,531 for the single core score, and for the multi-core score is gonna be 6,528, which is actually really good. For all of my techie out there, for all my techie viewers out there, this is a really good number, right? So that means that 16.5 full version, not the beta, not the public, not the developer, is actually really good. That means please expect a very fast, a very efficient 16.5 OS on your iPhone. Okay? Moving on is, as you can see, there's a Stripe app here. Just to be specific, this is just one of the features that's going to be changed in iOS 16.5 is always play sound. You can just turn this on, enable, and then play tap to your payphone, iPhone, regardless of your current ring, silent, or switch settings. Regardless if you're in mute mode, silent, it will play sound when you're using Stripe. Okay? Perfect. Now from here on out, the next feature is gonna be the battery. You heard me right? Every Apple user out there, the problem is gonna be battery. So how to check on battery performance? Go to settings, and then just look for the battery icon. It says battery right here. Let me just highlight it for you guys, and then click on that one. And as you can see here, there is a chart for last 24 hours or last 10 days. And then as you can see here, mine is actually not that good. It's gonna be on Sunday, mine is under 50%, and activity is gonna be more than 7 hours actually. That is not good, guys. So one of the things that Apple ensures us that battery for 16.5 average usage gonna be down, and then the efficiency of the battery should be good. That's one of the things that Apple says that will be changes on 16.5 update. That's pretty good actually for all of my Apple users out there, for all of my iOS users out there. The battery is one of the things that is our problem, right? Now moving on, another key feature here is, let me just take a screenshot because I don't have it. This one right here. If you open your news tab, 16.5 update will have a section specifically for sports. You heard me right, for all my NBA fans out there. Lakers, GSW, Bucks, whatever who wins, let's just cheer for them, okay? So for everyone out there who is a fan of basketball sports, there's a section specifically dedicated for sports on the news app. How can you find the news app here? You can just search it. If you can't find it, just tap news. Give me a second here. So it's not showing up. We can just download it on the App Store. Give me a second here. So this should be the news app right here. Just download this one or this one right here. Choose anything there, and then you can have this feature right away. There's a specific sports section for your news update. That sounds pretty good, right? Anyway, those are just the few features that's gonna be dedicated or updated on 16.5 iOS. So what to expect on Apple after this one? Personally, right now, as we're talking, as I'm taking this video, 16.6 iOS version is already being tested. You heard me right, Apple is still going the move. Apple is still reaching beyond the limits, something like that. Anyway, let's just wait for 16.5 to be available in our country, and then we can talk more about it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.